Now, by now, I'm pretty sure you've heard of the film Bird Box. Now, it's a Netflix original, and pretty much everyone's been talking about it. It's just a very popular film at the moment, and I thought maybe I should watch it. I mean, I'm not exactly the demographic of the film because I'm a bit young, but I thought I'll watch it anyway and see whether it's good for people my age. So let's dive right into the spoiler-free review of Bird Box. Okay, so now this is actually built by me. So this is it's made out of plywood, and I think it's a really nice bird box. Now, see, the thing about this is, so this is just some standard plywood. This is actually a personalised bird box. You can see it's got my name on it there. And yeah, so I cut down the piece of wood, and I had to sand them basically, and then I glued and then nailed. So there's some sandpaper that I used. It's just that standard. And then I had to glue and nail all of these pieces together and drill a hole. So this, I really like this bird box. I mean, I have seen better. It's not the best bird box I've seen in the world, but I really like the use of plywood. You can see all the different layers there. So I think that the plywood is really useful, and it's quite strong. It doesn't fall apart easy, and it was a really easy build for beginners who are just getting started. So here is this is the lid. I haven't actually put this on yet because I just wanted to show you the inside. This, I think I'm gonna screw this in on there to complete the bird box, and then you unscrew it every so often to clean. I'm not sure whether I'm going to actually put it up outside, but we'll see. Okay, there are faults, like for example, I haven't done this wall yet, so that needs to be nailed in there, so I'll probably do that next weekend or something. And I haven't actually completed the project, so I've got spare nails and screws left for when I complete it. And yeah, the faults basically. So there were a couple mistakes during the build. You can see one right there. That is a nail that didn't go through the wood and has basically stuck out, and that could potentially injure a bird. So that's quite dangerous. And there's another little break in the wood over there. I'm sorry that the lighting is terrible. So I think I could have sanded it a little bit better. I've got some extra sandpaper. I think I might work on this sometime. But as a functioning bird box, I quite like it. So this is just the way I built it. This is one main back piece, this long strip of plywood, and then I had these pieces, two of them here, and then a back piece there, which looks like this, that slide into place. And then on top of everything, I put this piece. So I've nailed it down on this side, but not on this side yet. Then we have the hole, which is actually where the bird is going to feed from, I guess, and get in. And then I'll just shove this sandpaper in there for now. And then we have the roof, which I haven't actually yet put on, as I mentioned earlier, which will go like that. And how the modification goes, there's my name there, and it's on pretty much just every piece of wood. And there is another nail sticking out there, so that's a bit of a safety hazard. And there's a little mistake there, so it's not exactly the best. It has got a lot of faults. Another fault is that this doesn't really line up and fit together properly, because this corner might need to get taken off a bit to complete the full slant. Because if you look, this is a slant and it goes up slightly, but then this is an entire slant, so they don't really fit together that nicely. You can see that when you put this side in, that side is just being pushed up there, so there are faults. This I feel like could have been a little bit bigger, because I feel like this may not be as good, because bigger birds may not be able to get in. Also, the entire bird box really is it's kind of like the wrong size, so maybe some modifications are needed for the bird box. But overall, I think that this is like a really, really neat build, to be honest. So I don't know when I'm going to finish it, but I might do a little update video because like you might really enjoy that kind of thing. As for the sandpaper, this is quite a big roll. It's P80 sandpaper. And what I need to do is just sand down the entire bird box, pretty much. One problem is, with the rest of the sides, I glued them down, but I don't actually have the glue. I was just borrowing it, so this side isn't going to get glued down. It's just going to get nailed in with a hammer, so I'm not sure whether that's going to affect the actual build, but we'll see how that goes. Now, there is my name again, except that will be covered up by the lid. So that was kind of a little bit of wasting money. So these screws, they're just kind of standard screws, to be honest. There's not really much special about them. And there are holes on which these will go. So basically, if I just show you, I'm not sure how good you are with knowing how screws work, but basically, holes have been drilled in here, and then these are going to get screwed into the here, and then you can unscrew them using a screwdriver, and then basically you'll be able to take off the lid and get in the inside and clean it. And no, these are not going to be in the final build when I put it outside. These are just here for me to finish the build. They will not be there on the final product. And no, you cannot buy this bird box. So I feel like the plywood's really good because A, it's waterproof and it's not an expensive material. Plywood, it's kind of one of the best pieces of wood because it's strong, it's thick, and yeah, as I said, it's practically waterproof, so it's not going to flood or anything. Yeah, so the plywood's a really good choice of wood. I think that compared to other types of wood that are used in bird boxes, like cypress wood and redwood, I think that plywood is probably the best one because you can't really go wrong with plywood. It's an easy cut, easy sand, and it's easy to screw and hammer in nails, and it's all around probably just my favourite wood, to be honest. So this hole, I can't really remember how thick I made it. Let's just quickly get this out to measure it. I'll use centimetres, I don't know. I'm not too good. So it's about 3 centimetres in diameter, which I think is like the standard size for a bird box, to be honest. So just going to have a quick look at that. There are some little scuffs there and a couple inside of where I think they used a drill for this one, where it hasn't properly worked, and it has left a little bit of scuffs. Another mark is here, where this a little bit of damage here. I'm not sure what caused this, but I think it was when I was attaching this back piece to the wall piece. But as a bird box, it doesn't really affect. There is also a chip that I only just noticed this, and I haven't a clue where this came from. So I'm going to have to sand down some of the bits. I'll hopefully try and fix that. And yeah, so you can see basically another split in the wood here. That was caused by the nail that didn't properly go through here. And then there is a massive danger hazard here. I'm not sure why a bird, because if you think this is going to be mounted on a tree, so I'm not sure why a bird would fly straight up, but still, that is kind of a hazard. There is a decent amount of room, this is like 2 inches or something, where you can nail it onto a tree, so I really like that feature. I feel like that's really including because there are lots of different types of trees that you could nail this to, and it's kind of fitting them all. So overall, I think this bird box kind of deserves all the love it's getting. It's a really good bird box. As I said, it's not the best I've seen. I prefer metal bird boxes, I think, because they tend to hold up a little bit better in bad weather. whereas a wooden bird box like this may not. So metal bird boxes, if you're going to buy them and price doesn't matter, I would always go for a metal bird box. But a wooden bird box, A, is really good to construct like I did with this one. This is my own build, as you know, as I've personalised it myself. But if you're on the market buying one and you have a lot of money, I'd always go for the metal bird box. I feel like that is generally the better option for you. So I don't know how long this bird box is going to last. I'll probably make a couple, like maybe an update video every week on the bird box, because I feel like a lot of my subscribers are going to be really interested in this. So put in the notification bell so you never miss a bird box upload. So this is the bird box that you're going to be seeing in the next couple videos. I know why the media's been talking about it. It is such a really good build. And basically what I did was, this is a cool little interesting fact. You can see that one side of the wood is kind of nice like this, and another bit is kind of a little bit rougher and a bit, like if you compare the two like kind of shades of wood, this one is the better option. So that's the one that's going to be facing out, so it looks a little bit more appealing, while this is going to be the one that'll be facing in. So basically, you know that these are going to be facing upwards, and you might have to brush it down every so often because it does get loads of little bits of wood on it. So a little tip for sanding now. I always like fun tips in these videos. So basically, when you're sanding, always go in the direction of the grains. So that's a little fun fact. So basically, if I'm sanding, I'm not going to go across horizontally. I'm going to go that way. I'm going to go portrait to the vertical, to the grain. So that's a fun little tip. I'm not actually going to sand it now. That's a project for another day. But I don't really know what else I'm going to talk about, because I've got to make this bird box last. You know, it's 20 videos. I'll update you constantly. I'll make videos about how it's getting on and whether it's been destroyed or anything yet. I'm not sure where it's going to go in my garden. We'll sort all that out at another date. Probably next weekend when we complete the project. But really, this bird box is just, I think I've said all I'm going to say about it today. So I hope you enjoyed this review. It was really fun to make. I feel like these reviewing videos, it's what people want, to be honest. Like, YouTubers always ask the fans, what do you want to see? But I think these review videos is just kind of my the way I'm going to go for these next videos. So thank you for watching this video. This was a review, a spoiler-free review of Bird Box. I'll hopefully do some more in the future. That's pretty much all from me in the Bird Box, and I'll see you in the next video. Bird Box review.